I want to talk about what to do when your child is in an anxiety spiral and they get angry. Because when you're working to no longer be bossed around by your child's anxiety, that's going to be met with resistance from the anxiety. The anxiety is going to get louder. Your child's going to get louder. It's not uncommon for me to hear that parents will say, my child is going to yell and scream and cry and make a scene and throw a tantrum when I stop listening to their anxiety. And yes, that is going to happen. So what is our plan as a parent for how we're going to handle that when it does happen? Because we know it's going to happen. And the first most important thing to kind of remember here is that you want to slow down your own reaction. Slow down what you're feeling in that moment, that instant need to respond. You want to pause and remember that you don't need to respond right away. You don't need to jump into their worry and their anger and their frustration in that moment. It's going to actually be better if you don't. So pause. And then you can be supportive without being punishing. You can say, I'm not going to respond to your worry anymore, or I'm no longer going to talk to your worry about this, and then be done. Then you disengage. And disengaging doesn't mean that you storm away, slam the door, or you're angry. It just means that you stop engaging with the child in that moment. The more you engage, the more you talk to that worry, the more you fight back, the more you reassure, the longer the anxiety sticks around, the bigger it gets. It wants that feedback loop. It wants to have the back and forth with you. So you're feeding it and giving it what it wants when you engage. That's why you want to pause, set a supportive statement boundary, and talk less. And then as you do that, it's not going to get what it's looking for, and it's going to start to kind of peter out. And then you can come back afterwards and talk through it with your child once they've returned, once the amygdala is no longer in charge. Now, this is so much easier said than done, but it's a key here because oftentimes when our anxious child starts to get more anxious and they get angry and they get irritable, they're going to say whatever they can to get a response from you. They might start throwing insults. They might start making threats. They are in fight, flight, or freeze mode. They're doing whatever they can to survive. Your job is not to jump in that with them. And when you think about this plan of pause, delay, disengage, provide a simple supportive statement, and then back away, you're actually being more proactive in supporting them more, in helping them navigate their anxiety with more success in the future. When the anxiety doesn't get a response, it starts to diminish.